It's week 8 of the 2022 season, and all eyes are on Christian Kirksey. He's coming off an excellent 12-tackle game last week. It's the Raiders and the Saints, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 23.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they interplay. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and
lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They're led out by last season's comeback player of the year. In his 3rd season now, it's Joe Burrow. Jets sweep to start the drive. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around the field.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Micah Parsons buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot.
2 plays so far, running and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they do that. Looking for a play coming up on third. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Burrow. Toward the sideline, it's complete, an athletic grab, but still well short of the first. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. On the return, it's Tony. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. Bringing him out is the pride of North Dakota State. Now in his 7th NFL season, Carson Wentz.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3 to 1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. Behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have a perfect game.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw is Wentz. And a completion to Wilson. And they'll work this down inside the 30. The Saints now at 2-5 to start play. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind. Got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And then it's touchdown! O.J. Howard
season. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we've exerted this.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
For the right play, yeah.
That too.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 19 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game when the coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
4 yards the pickup, first down. They run it again with Williams. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15 and then spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Touchdown Raiders. Jacoby Myers from 13 yards out. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier.
Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And the Raiders... possession of the football. Here we go. They go play action with Burrow. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Saints are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, they're defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like... We got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Wentz. Open man. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Raiders pick it up. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. Oh. Up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring a free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this a spot where those points are given away and could cost them a ball game?
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Throwing on first is Wentz. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Wentz. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. A handoff, Swift running to the left. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Swift. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
And they're strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the... yard line. Back at the 45-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Play action. Now Wentz. They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 30.
First and 10 at their own 30.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. He'll drop this down to Williams. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Burrow will throw. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 14 yards that time for number 14. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. To throw again on second down. Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the minutes of the game. The coverage has been tight all game long, and it's certainly going to keep them off the scoreboard here.
4th and 5. This will be the 8th play of the drive. And Burrow going to throw again. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down. Sly able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off when the defense gave them. Both sides to be thrilled with that.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
That's good for a 3.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He'll find Jones again, complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. From midfield, here's Wentz. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Again, it's Wentz. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35.
That's good for a 6.
Now Wentz. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been injected.
Wentz is intercepted yet again. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Definitely. Time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
So we've hit halftime. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Carson Wentz, along with his offense, heading back out there for their next possession. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half two after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in it, and it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
Throw left side complete. That's Howard. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Wentz going to throw. And this is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
On second down, Swift. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. Here's Wentz to throw. And that is incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half. Still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Wentz to throw for it on 4. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete.
Here we go, here we go.
First down, here's Burrow. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Now Burrow. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Chris Godwin from 3 yards out. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Now the Saints coming back out ready to go for this next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me.